Hey guys, welcome to Legal Matters with Yin again, and this video is about my experience in my COVID vaccinations. Recently, last month, I had my first dose of my COVID vaccine and from Pfizer. I just want to tell you about not totally my experience, but the technical issues that I've been through the registrations of getting this vaccine. Before I got my vaccine, the government of the Czech Republic is only giving the priority of course to their people, to their own national. Before that, they were giving the vaccine only prioritizing mainly to the Czech citizens, which is over 60, and people who are working to like doctors in the hospital and nurses, things like that. Also to the teachers and those people who work in the government offices. So they prioritize that one first. After they give to their own national, they finally open it to the foreigners, which is I am one of the foreigners here in the Czech Republic. But the problem is that they only gives to the foreigners who are a Czech insurance holder. It's not open for a cash hand back then, I guess back in early May. So, and after that, there's a lot of people, of course, like me, who are foreigners here in the Czech Republic, and it's not a Czech insurance holder, because I have an international health insurance, which is I have a private health insurance, which is the Czech Republic is sad to know that they don't accept that. Late June, the government declared that they are allowing foreigners for these vaccinations for these foreigners that are not Czech local insurance, which has made me so happy back then, because because I really want to get this vaccine. Some other people are not into this, and they're not keen to getting this vaccine, but we have different views about that, so I respect their opinions, and so we cannot force people not to get the vaccine or to be vaccinated or whatever, because we are entitled to our perceptions to every aspects of what we believe. So back in late June, I registered. First, you have to register online, and before you register, you have to make sure that you have your mobile phone, because the Czech government will gonna send you the code for that, so that you enter that code to the website, which is where you do the registration. So technical issues like that, so no problem. It takes a few weeks. I mean, probably 2 to 3 weeks. This one, I received the code for the reservation of my vaccination. I managed to have the registration, and as well as to my husband, and the information stated in there. If you are is asking your date of birth, your address here in the Czech Republic. Of course, if you are a foreigner, because you have to make sure that you check the box stating that you are a foreigner here, and then also you have to state your passport number and things like that. Of course, your telephone number. And after that, you have to wait for the verification codes, and it will come I think within 24 to 72 days to get the confirmations. And once you get the confirmation code, you enter it again to the website, so that you can get your the date and you have the options in there, and you also have the options which vaccination site you would like to go. So I picked the one which is closer to my area. However, it didn't get into the system, but that's not really the issue in there until I got the first schedule for my vaccination, which is last month. My first one is, as you can see here on the video, the area is not bad. When we get there, I thought it was like, you know, it's kind of a chaos area, but no, it's not. I was dead wrong. Clean, the area was clean, it's clear, very organized. So I'm so happy with the government doing this one in this area, in this vaccination site, because it's really organized. I have no critical issues about it. It is in the hospital, but the vaccination site is on the parking lot of the hospital. I think it's kind of a private parking lot. When you get there, the setup is very organized, as you can see on this video. There's trailer for the patients, and my appointment was around 9:30ish. We got in there because my husband and I had the same reservations for this vaccination, so we got in there like 20 minutes before our appointment. So we got there early just to, you know, make sure that just in case any technical errors, we're gonna handle it with having enough time. So when we get there, we were kind of, you know, puzzled because we don't speak the language. But it was amazing because the people who are helping and organizing the areas, well, they speak English. So of course, because of the foreigners, to just in case to manage and help the non-Czech speakers. So with the language, we don't have the problem with that. So we got in there, and I asked right away for how we're gonna pay, because you know, you have to pay on front. You cannot pay it through online. So there's a trailer just that it says for the self-payer. So as you know, you pay at first, and then after you pay that, and you can have the reimbursement, but let's talk later. We waited on a line for that trailer for the self-payer, because we have to register ourselves again and then to pay. They don't accept cash, of course, and only for our credit card. The vaccination is about 800 crowns, and that's about $40, I guess. So each vaccination is $40. So after I paid that, she gave me this card, and then I have to go to the outside again and wait for me to be called by the nurse so that then the vaccination will start. So ideally, the waiting period is not bad. It's really bam right away in there, so no problem. So when I get in there, the nurse were really nice, and the doctor were explaining to me what could be the possible impact that I could get, like, you know, side effect. You know, it's just a very basic, like headache, probably fever, and if you have some temperature, you should take some, you know, paracetamol or headache, which is like you know, pain reliever like Ibalgan, Panadol, or things like that. The doctor advised me that not to drink any alcohol for 2 days. So you're not allowed to take any alcoholic drink for 2 days, probably because it will trigger the medicine that gets into your body, to your system after the vaccination. So, and after that, the doctor told me that I have to wait 15 minutes after the vaccination, just in case, you know, I felt like I'll be fainted out or something, or so, just to rest in the waiting area. So other than that, it's really perfect. There's no problem at all. And my husband and I stayed there for 15 minutes, and that's why I was able to talk about a little bit of my issue in here. Vaccination, and my second vaccination was just recently, Friday last week on August 13th. That was my second dose, the second boost. So the second dose for me was quite tough. Of course, the same explanation. You cannot drink, and you have to rest, no physical activities for for at least 48 hours. I was totally fine that day until 2 in the morning. I felt different already. I have temperature. I feel kind of cold but hot, and also I was shivering, yes, and I was sweating a lot, and I can sleep. I had headache as well, so I took an ibuprofen, and that solved the problem of my headache. And after that, like on the next morning, I felt like my taste bud is nothing. I don't have any taste at all. I don't taste anything something. So after that, the next day, which is the 48 hours, I felt better. And so other than that, that's all I had. It's just my first dose is only headache, and then on my second dose I had fever on the early morning, and then I was shivering, I was sweating, the bed was wet really. So and then my taste buds temporarily was off. So after that second day, I felt better, and I just stayed here in the house just to rest because it's really not feeling well that first day. So after that, it's fine. Until now, I'm good. I'm good to go. For those people that are, because I heard a lot of negative views about having this vaccination, but I think it really depends on how your body can handle it. So if your immune system is really that weak, I guess, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving you that kind of advice, either not to get the vaccine if your immune system is very weak, or get the vaccine. I don't know, you have to ask that to your specialist, okay? But for me, I guess before getting the vaccine, make sure that you are not sick, and make sure that you eat a lot of nutritious food, and drink plenty of fluids, and energize yourself before taking that vaccine, I guess, especially when your immune system is very weak. Other than that, I think please don't take my advice, because in a way that you're gonna get it because I'm fine, because our body is different. You might have a different reactions, and so don't take it all like taking because I am fine. It's not like that. But you really have to ask for your specialist about this one. Bye guys, see you. Thank you for watching Legal Matters with Yen. Sign out.